Congratulations to Kamala Harish for standing as the President of America. To support your decision to elect Kamala Harish based on her behavior and works, here's a list of multiple-choice questions, MCQs. These questions cover Kamala Harish's past, present, and future activities, with one correct answer and two incorrect ones for each question. 110. Previous activities. 1. What was Kamala Harish's role before running for president? OA. Governor. OB. Mayor. OC. Senator. 2. What significant policy did Kamala Harish support during his term in office? OA. Criminal justice reform. OB. Defunding education. OC. Increasing taxes on the middle class. Through which state did Kamala Harish represent in the Senate? A. California. OB. Texas. OC. New York. 4. What was Kamala Harish's main focus while serving as a district attorney? A. Criminal justice reform. OB. Taxation policies. OC. Environmental protection. 5. In what year did Kamala Harish first take public office? OA. 2003. OB. 2010. OC. 2015. 6. What major health initiative did Kamala Harish advocate for during his time in the Senate? A. Affordable Care Act expansion. OB. Privatization of healthcare. OC. Reducing Medicaid coverage. 7. Which major piece of legislation did Kamala Harish oppose during his political career? OA. The Patriot Act. OB. The Green New Deal. OC. Medicare for all. 8. Before politics, Kamala Harish worked as OA. A lawyer. OB. An engineer. OC. A teacher. Kamala Harish was involved in which major national debate early in his political career? OA. Same-sex marriage rights. OB. Gun control. OC. Trade agreements. 10. Which major global issue did Kamala Harish address during his tenure as a senator? OA. Climate change. OB. Space exploration. OC. Import tariffs. 1. Present activities. 11. What is one of Kamala Harish's key campaign promises for his presidential run? OA. Universal health care. OB. Repealing free speech laws. OC. Banning all immigration. 12. As a presidential candidate, Kamala Harish is focusing on improving OA infrastructure, OB reality TV ratings, OC private prisons. 13. What type of energy reform does Kamala Harish advocate? OA renewable energy investment, OB increasing coal production, OC phasing out electric vehicles. 14. Kamala Harish's current foreign policy focuses on OA diplomacy and alliances, OB cutting all foreign aid, OC closing all embassies. 15. What is Kamala Harish's stance on gun control? OA. Advocates for background checks and regulations. OB. Supports unlimited access to all firearms. OC. Wants to ban all weapons, including knives. 16. Which community has Kamala Harish supported through his social justice initiatives? OA. Underprivileged communities. OB. Only tech entrepreneurs. OC. Wealthy business owners. 17. In terms of education, Kamala Harish has promised to O. Invest in public education and student loan relief. OB. Close all public schools. OC. Ban scholarships for students. 18. What is Kamala Harish's view on economic inequality? A. Introduce policies to reduce the wealth gap. OB. Increase taxes on the poor. Eliminate Social Security benefits. 19. Kamala Harish is currently advocating for reforms in which area? OA. Criminal justice system. OB. Corporate subsidies. OC. Celebrity rights protection. 20. What is Kamala Harish's stance on healthcare access? OA. Expand healthcare coverage. OB. Privatize all hospitals. OC. Eliminate insurance for pre-existing conditions. Future plans. 21. In the future, Kamala Harish plans to focus on OA. Climate change solutions. OB. Reducing scientific research funding. OC. Expanding coal mining. 22. What is Kamala Harish's vision for America's global role? OA. Leadership in international diplomacy. OB. Isolation from global affairs. OC. Reducing involvement in peacekeeping missions. 23. As president, Kamala Harish plans to work on A. Strengthening social safety nets. OB. Dismantling all federal agencies. OC. Cutting funding to disaster relief. 24. What is Kamala Harish's future plan for the military? Reforming defense spending and focusing on cybersecurity. OB. Increasing nuclear weapon stockpiles. OC. Reducing military personnel by half. 25. Kamala Harish envisions future reforms in A. Affordable housing. OB. Real estate tax cuts for the wealthy. OC. Eliminating public housing programs. 26. As President, Kamala Harish plans to address income inequality by O. Raising the minimum wage. OB. Abolishing all worker protections. OC. Reducing taxes for the top 1%. 27. Kamala Harish's environmental policy for the future includes O. Reforestation projects. OB. Expanding oil drilling, eliminating the Environmental Protection Agency. 28. 28. What is Kamala Harish's future goal for education? A. Making community college free, cutting teacher salaries, OC, closing all public universities. 29. Kamala Harish's transportation plan for the future involves OA. Expanding high-speed rail, OB. Removing public transit funding, OC. Prioritizing private jets for government use. 30. What is Kamala Harish's vision for healthcare in the future? Universal healthcare for all citizens? Healthcare only for government officials? OC. Reducing healthcare coverage options. 31 to 40. Kamala Harish's career. 31. Which sector did Kamala Harish focus on during his early political career? OA. Public safety. OB. Private corporate growth. OC. Media reforms. 32. How has Kamala Harish contributed to criminal justice reform? OA. Advocated for reduced sentencing for non-violent offenses. OB. Supported mandatory minimum sentences. OC. Opposed any reform. 33. Kamala Harish's early advocacy for civil rights centered around OA. Racial justice and police accountability. OB. Limiting voting rights. OC. Banning peaceful protests. 34. What key issue has Kamala Harish worked on related to immigration? A. Pathways to citizenship. B. Building more detention centers. OC. Banning all refugees. 35. How did Kamala Harish contribute to education reform? Expanded access to quality education in low-income areas. OB. Reduced funding for public schools. OC. Advocated for closing libraries. 36. Kamala Harish has been a vocal advocate for which healthcare policy? OA. Expanding access to mental health services. OB. Privatizing Medicaid. OC. Cutting Medicare funding. 37. Kamala Harish's stance on tax policy includes OA. Higher taxes on the wealthy. OB. Increasing taxes for the poor. OC. Eliminating corporate taxes entirely. 38. Kamala Harish is known for championing reforms in A. Law enforcement accountability. OB. Deregulation of corporations. OC. Elimination of environmental protections. 39. Kamala Harish has taken a leading role in advocating for OA. Women's rights and gender equality. OB. Removing equal pay laws. OC. Reducing maternity leave. 40. Which public health issue has Kamala Harish focused on? A. Tackling the opioid crisis. OB. Cutting funding to addiction treatment programs. OC. Banning all pharmaceutical research. We will meet next video. Goodbye, your psychophilosopher.